Welcome back to Public Affairs Unpeached, where we're celebrating mothers for this Mother's Day. You may recognize our next guest, that beautiful smile, our very own Sharon Reed and her mother, Carol Dow. Sharon, you are a single mom.
I am.
And we've talked about that and your biggest fear about being a mom. So talk a little bit about that.
You know, motherhood's something I always wanted, like always. You know, I thought, oh, I have a big family, maybe 4 or 5, 6 kids. But things work out the way they work out. So I've got my beautiful Ava Christine, but it's definitely a challenge. And my fear is, would I do it right? How am I going to navigate the challenges? My daughter has a mouth and knows how to use it and say what she wants. Imagine that. And you know, how do I allow her to be her authentic self and not interject what I want, but still say, hey, there's a big world out there and you can, the sky's the limit, you know? So all those things were going through my head early on, even before, you know, I gave birth.
Great segue, Mom. Is Ava just like Sharon?
Oh. Ava is a real chip off the block. Mouthy, but very sweet.
Oh, yeah, she's
very
the sweetest thing.
Yeah.
What do you remember about Sharon growing up?
Very, very curious, very independent, could keep up with her slightly older sister.
My sister hated that.
She did. She could hold her own easy.
Yeah.
But very caring, very sensitive and very caring.
What was your best advice to her becoming a mom?
Becoming a mom, be there for your kids at all costs.
You were. You were there. My mom was there for us.
Educator.
You know? Yeah.
Very
great
much.
Hours.
Yeah, that worked out perfectly.
And that's another challenge. You know, Mom was there for us. I don't remember her working. She was home every single summer because she was a first grade teacher. My dad was a principal, you know, but my hours are different. You know, Mom would, I went to the same school where she taught and was right next door.
Right next door.
You know,
No
so if I got in
nannies.
trouble, right, for skipping in the hallway, here comes Mom around the corner.
And it was an open classroom school. There were no walls.
Oh, wow.
And I was in fear of like, hey, what's going to happen there? But she was perfect.
But
perfect.
see, no nannies, no babysitters,
Nope.
which you depend on heavily.
And it's tough, you know. Before my daughter was school age, I thought I had the perfect schedule because you don't go to work until the afternoon, so we're together all the time. And from birth up until she was literally almost 5 years old, the whole time it's just the two of us. And then you come home and have dinner. But you know, the schedules, they do get busier.
Now she's in school.
Right. And so it's great having Mom just moved down here. She lives with us, you know, on the property. And it's a special thing to see that bond between my mom and my daughter, who sometimes, you know, they pick her like, you know, mother and daughter, but they really love each other. And I can see how my daughter looks out for her grandma, and it's just the best, you know.
What's your best advice for moms out there, especially single moms?
Single moms, don't be so hard on yourself. You have to stop being hard on yourself. Life will work out just fine. Life is different for all of us, and even though you have that fairy tale dream in your head, you're doing just fine. Don't punish yourself. It's okay. You don't have to be perfect. You can make mistakes, but reward yourself for all the good things. Because to me, you know, my birthday's coming up and Mother's Day, and they're always like joint. You know, first is my birthday and then the next day is Mother's Day. But people always say, hey, what do you want for your birthday, or what do you want for Mother's Day? I don't really want anything. I have what I want. I have my mom who lives here in Atlanta now, which is just so
Wonderful.
great. And my daughter, just spending time with them. I really mean it. That's best job in the world. What else could I need?
Yeah.
What else can I need?
That's great.
Oh,
Carol,
there's
would you
that.
say anything you would do differently in raising your children?
Well, I can remember I was a single mother for a while, raising 2 kids, working full time. And I would work and I would spend the whole weekend getting set up for the coming week, you know, cleaning, getting everything ready. And someone told me, what are you going to remember? You should spend time with your kids and stop this. Wow. You know, that's the most important thing. Be with your kids and spend the time there. That's what you want to do.
I love that.
So, yeah, it's an important message that we all have to remind ourselves of sometimes.
Period.
You know?
Yes, we do. Sharon Reed, Carol Dow, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys are amazing. When we come back, she's a mother, a national health expert, and the mom of 2 young children, and she's got some great advice for all of us out there on how to be the best mom you can be for your kids. We'll be right back.